Welcome back to Baba's You, Baba Make Level. I'm dear darling and gamers play. Fun is have you and me, and I will pre-warn you, it's been almost a month I think since I last played Baba's You because, you know, obviously it's been holidays and that sort of thing, and I decided to record a big backlog for me to rely on. Oh my god, Fallen Words. I feel like I remember vaguely this level from the actual game. So I'm not going to promise I'm going to be particularly good, but I'll certainly do my best. For now, let's see. Moon is win, dust, push is star. So we can make star as push. Okay, hold on. Belt is shift. Text is fall and float. Okay. Wall and cloud is stop. What is... Dust is defeat and dust. Okay. And star is defeat. So these both will kill us if we walk into them. Just, you know, just to check, you know, and it might seem like a pointless thing to check, but I do want to know. Wall and cloud is stop. Cloud? Where's cloud? We can't even make cloud. So I assume the thing we have to do is we need to make star is push, right? While also preserving moon as win. Actually. Okay, star and dust are both defeat, so moon is the only thing that we can make win. I have vague memories of this one. I assume what we start off with is push, star is push. I'm not sure why that's useful though. At least I can't immediately see why that's useful, apart from just to get the star out of the way, which I guess is good to a certain extent. Yes, because now it gives us a floor. Okay, I'm starting to remember. Text is fall, so it's going to fall down that hole, which we don't particularly want. We want to make dust as push, so we need to get dust over to the other side. Seems to be easier said than done. I suppose we could do something like this, and then what? What exactly are we going to do from here? I suppose moon is win. Okay, you know what? I think I've got it solved in the bag. At least I think I understand what we need to do. What we need to do is we need to make moon is win, but push it off. Oh gosh, it's not how you do this. Need to think about this slightly. Hold on. Wait, we need to think about this ordering. This ordering does actually matter. What I essentially want is I want it to say moon is win down here in this gap, and then we'll put the star here, and then it'll be a little bridge which we can push dust. Oh, actually, how do we push it across? Ah, actually, that's a good point. How do we push it across? And better yet, how do we stop making star as push? Oh, I suppose we could drop star down there, and then what? We could put is push. Oh, we can push the actual word through. So we can put push and is through, and then we can push dust as well, and it should be okay. I think there'll be enough room for all of that. Okay, so the better question is essentially how do we get dust across? So I think we do this. I think we push. No, hold on. I don't want is on that side. I do want win here. I need to think. Win needs to go first. Somehow, win needs to be the first one over. So now this is the block pushing elements of this game. Well, I assume actually we can push dust over here, then moon is win like that. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. But we can do this, and now we can push this across. Now we can push stars push down there, because we don't need a star to be push anymore. We don't need it to be particularly tangible. So star can go in this corner here, out the way. We need to be careful with how we do this, I think. That's not going to work. We essentially need to make dust as push. But the thing is, of course, we can't put dust onto this platform here, or can we? No, because we had to stop making stars push, and we can't get star out anymore. Star is very much trapped in there. So it suggests that we need to make dust as push down here, and then perhaps we can push it in through past the belt shifter, and it'll be okay. The question is, how do we make that work, huh? Perhaps we need the star beforehand to actually set things up, but no, I don't think so, because even if we put the star here, we can't really push things around with it because we can't get underneath the star. So I suppose it's what do we do sort of situation. We don't have enough space down there to make Duster's push in front of Star without also pushing in the push in is first, which is why I'm thinking we need to get pushing his past the belt first, unless there's something we can do at the beginning to make Star's push a bit of a easier task. But I don't know, this little lip here makes me think that that's not likely to happen. I think I just need to see the exact order that things need to happen, and then it should be okay. Because as soon as we push one thing in here, we can't push anything else in here lest it be completely trapped. I suppose we could push Star to the right and it doesn't actually matter anymore, right? And then we can push Dustin to the left, and then we can make push is in here. Yeah, okay. I was too preoccupied in trying to get Duster's push in through when in actuality we can just get a Star in through and then use Duster's push in that corner there as a little sort of easy way to do things. So yeah, we're going to skip out 13 and 16 for now because this is backstage in Endless Corridor, if you're wondering. I got stuck in them. I've not really thought about them since, but I feel like if we go to the other world first and we'll see what we can do in this one. And then we go, so this is Museum of Revisions, Museum of Unused Levels. I didn't realise these had names. We're going to see, we're going to make our way through this museum, and once we've done with both these levels, I think I'll try and go back and solve the ones I missed out. So here we go. Level 1, Basics. Babro's U, Rocket's Push. What does this say? Water Stop, Flaggers Win, Scullers Defeat. At one point, I was really excited about variant levels and wondered if the very first level should have one. It didn't feel very elegant, however. So we got Rocket's Push, and the idea being if we push that middle one forward, we will be unable to get through. So I suppose that's meant to be a teaching moment, but defeat does not mean push, and you should not assume properties it doesn't have. So this is basics again. Flaggers defeat, Scullers win. Alright. So you can see how these are starting out. These are meant to be variants on the very first level of the game, so it's just trying to get you to think about things in a different way, trying to break, you know, usual conventions that you have. Oh my god. Kiki's move, push. Okay, hold on. Rock is push, Barra is you. Water is sink, so anything in water will die. Kiki is constantly moving. Lava is hot and Babra is melt, so we cannot pass over lava. Text is melt as well, that's interesting. Flag is win. So I assume that we don't have a lot to work with. We have a rock is push. Kiki is move. Oh, okay. So I assume what we had to do is... okay, we want... the rock can go across it. Okay, so the general idea is we get Kiki to rescue this rock, and we push the rock. Yes, we get. Oh, hold on. Let's put Kiki here. We get Kiki to move this rock over to that left side. What's a weight button, Matt? That's a weight button. We sacrifice both the rock and Kiki into the water, and we get out by touching flag is win as per usual. Okay, hold on. Reverse. Reverse. I do, of course, want Kiki on that side, so she'll actually be pushable rather than not pushable. Apologies, Kiki, but it was a worthy sacrifice. So it's always nice going back to these sort of earlier levels where it's a bit easier, I suppose, for us to work through. Most of my doorstep rather than being stuck forever. Okay, so we're a skull. Key is push, grass is defeat, flag is win, skull is you, key is open. Okay, so I suppose the idea is we had to do something about being on the grass, doing something. I tried really hard to add an extra twist to the end of this level, and it never quite worked. In this form, it could have worked fine as an introduction to On, though I'd say, oh, I read it wrong. In this form, it could have worked fine as an introduction to On, though I'd say. An extra twist to the end of this level. Okay, so we have keys push, we have skull here, which is a weird place for On. For a skull to be, and the fact we got this little nook here implies to me we need to build up some sort of word and we need to push it away. So of course grass is defeat, so we can't do anything about that. Wall and door is stop, door is shut, grass is grass. We really don't have lots to move around with. I guess skull. The fact that we have a grass is defeat here, surrounded by grass, suggests to me that we can do something about that. How about key on? No, The only thing we have is key is push. So of course we can push something. We can make skull on key is push, which seems a bit pointless. We can make key is on skull. I don't think that does anything. So, okay, so the general idea I think we have to do is we have to get back Grass's defeat so we have more things to actually work around and play with. The question is, how do we get Grass's defeat? That's a very good question, and I don't have an answer for you, unfortunately. We can push a key up here, but we can't actually make a key ourselves. Oh no, we can make key a skull. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we need to push it first onto the thing, and I guess we will. What should we sacrifice? Well, it has to be on because that's the only thing that actually we can get. That's not necessarily true. No, I think it is. I think it is necessarily true. I think we have to sacrifice that on for now, and then we make a key as skull to break the Grass's defeat, and then we have more things to play with. I see. That's a general idea of this one. I just see now is we had to get the key back, which is the general problem that we've run into, is that we've turned one of our skull into keys, and we're like, oh no, but luckily we have skull on grass is key. Yes, skull on grass is, and then we can break that afterwards, which is why there's a little nook and cranny there to make sure that we are not permanently turning into a key when we don't particularly want to. So here we go, skull on grass is key, and we'll sacrifice one of our skulls to turn into a key, and then we make key is push. Get rid of that is, which we no longer need. We'll make a key is push just underneath. It's just exactly the amount of words we needed. Honestly, I think this is quite a nice level. I'm surprised I didn't push it, keep it in. And we can just go over here to flag is open. Don't need to mess around with the other clues. Interestingly, the other clues aren't walled off there, despite the fact that there's not really much you can do with them. Perhaps it's meant to be a bit of a red herring. I'm not particularly sure. Old sewer. Bab is you, rock is pull, flag is win. And water is sinking more. Okay. The little trick in this level is quite cute in my opinion. It doesn't deal very much with a rule manipulation, and thus felt a bit too generic to include. So we want to make flag is win, but then the problem is, oh no, we pull the rock and it destroys a flag. Okay, so that's a general idea. How can we do this without doing that? We can't make rock is pull, of course, because it's the only thing stopping the water right now. So what can we do? That's a good question. What can we do? We've only got so many things, so I suppose we can make Barbara's pull. We have an and over here, which I'm not sure. What's happening here? Hold on. We push and down into that water below as the water simultaneously becomes more and sinks us. Actually, that's kind of surprising it works like that. So what can we do? We can do Barbara's rock, but the problem is as soon as we break Rocker's pull, it's going to start flooding things, so we had to immediately do something. We obviously can't make Barbara's U be particularly useful. Actually, that's not true. We have... oh no, we actually don't have any time. We can push a Rocker's pull. Around. I don't understand what that and is doing up there. Can we use that and? Or is it just there to stop the water from flowing? But there's no way we can get the and out. Oh no, we can make Barbara's pull, right? Oh, so I see text blocks of water. So is it the general idea is that we need to do this, but faster, essentially. Okay, so what's the fastest way we can do this? We need to... Not sure if I have a fast way to do this. That's what it seems like it is to me, is we have to... 1, 2... We have a very short amount of time. Okay, hold on. What did the thing say again? The little trick in this level is quite cute in my opinion. It doesn't deal very much with rule manipulation, thus felt a bit too generic to include. Okay, so it's not really to do with rule manipulation, which is weird. A little bit unexpected. Also a bit unexpected is how we got a little bit of a gap here. I'm not really sure what that's about. I was just like, what if we... What if we like use the text to block the water so we could escape? Which is fine and all, but it still doesn't really help the fact that a flag is going to die. Wow, this actually is quite a tough one. It's surprising. It looks so simple, and it probably is quite simple. There's probably some very, not dastardly necessarily, but some very clever way we can actually circumvent this, because the rules we have are not very easily broken. Which I suppose is the complaint the creator had about this the level is not to do much with rule manipulation. It seems like it's more to do with mechanics of this of the themes of the things we have. We just don't really have many options, I suppose. Unless we... Do we have enough time? No, we don't have enough time to really do much. Baba is rock. Not very useful, I'll certainly say. So the general idea, I think, is we can plug this hole, but I don't know how we save a flag. Oh gosh, shouldn't have done that. Because it seems like we can do this. We run up here, we pull the plug, but then the flag still dies. It's a problem. I don't think we can race the water downwards, so either we had to make something else win, or what? Yeah, because we can go this far to stop the water, so we don't need to save ourselves. It's actually a lot easier to save ourselves than I would have thought. But how do we save a flag? Maybe we don't need to save a flag. But that is the question. Do we actually need to save the flag, or is it something like we need to make something else win? We need to make something else our goal. I don't really know. This "and" is actually just tripping me out entirely. I think it's a red herring, but I'm not exactly sure. There's so little we can actually move around, but it's very confusing. Oh, you know what? Duh. We just plug it like that. You know what? That is a cute thing, and I agree. It's not really much to do with level manipulation, but that's a cool mechanic. I feel like I should be part of a different level or something. I can see that being like one step in a multi-step sort of process. Oh, that feels so obvious now I looked at it. Public park rules. Oh, so black and white. All is weak, so everything dies when it's overlapping. Key has key. Baba is you. Grass is shut. Okay. I think we make key is you, and key has key. Seems pretty reasonable. So we can sort of like endlessly revive ourselves by going like this. Stop making everything weak. Actually, let's do it like this. And then text is float, flag is win. Easily done. Quite a simple one, I'll be honest. Public park rules. I wonder why that one didn't go free. Lift. Oh my god. Baba make is Kiki, up is move, push, Baba is you is win. What the heck? Wall and hedge and tree is stop. Wall and hedge and tree. Why tree? Weird. Reliefs are just for decoration. Best level part 2 trivia was left out. I really like the general idea behind the solution though. Oh, okay. I generally try to avoid giving level names that directly related to the intended approach. I guess giving hints that way could have felt too direct or unsatisfying. Lift. Baba is you. Something is move. So Baba make Kiki. Kiki is... Oh, okay. So Baba make Kiki, and then we want to have Kiki is up. Right? So we make a load of Kikis like this. And then we stop making Kikis. We make Kiki is up. And we do that. And it makes Baba is you. Okay, this is... Why can't we go across here anymore? Oh, Kiki is push. Okay, so that's fine. We just do this. It is not fine. Okay, we had to leave room for Kiki. I see. So when we make Kiki, we cannot just do a straight line like this. We have to do this and then like. Is that fine? That should be fine as long as there's a little bit of room. I think, yes. As long as there's just enough room for Kiki to really move around in, it should be fine. So we make Kiki's up. When Kiki's move and push, we can now move with Kiki. I made Babbo's you, and Babbo's win. Yeah, okay. I suppose that was, in certain senses, a rather trivial level. It was a bit too straightforward, if anything. Beyond the river. Oh my god, hedges stop. Well, okay, Babbo's you, key is open, ward is shut. So I guess we make keys you to open things. Well, I suppose we could just do that. Oh no, ward is stop. So we have to do this. Do we have to do this? I can't really see a way of going around. Hold on. Key is not win. I mean, we can make ward as something else, I suppose. We can make ward as keying, seeing as key isn't stop. It's not really that big a deal. And we don't have to get rid of this potentially valuable key. Oh, ward is ward. Never mind. Key is not win, lava is defeat. So it seems like we had to make key as you. What a strange level this is. Ah. Okay, well, actually, we have a quite a limited option. Oh no, hold on. We make ward is open and ward is shut, and that should probably like self-annihilate, I believe. Don't even need this key in this first place. Hopefully we don't need to preserve a ward. What have we got here? When making this, I started wondering, if you telly an object that swap, shouldn't the telly endpoint swap with a teleported object? What? If you telly an object that is swap, shouldn't the telly endpoint swap with a teleported object? Oh, I suppose so. I tested that, and to be honest, it felt logical in a way at first. I'm pretty sure that the testers pointed out how terrible that would be, and I scrapped the idea. Oh, yeah, fair enough. This level showcased the addition of extra obstacles out of fear of a solution seeming too obvious. Generally, that turned out to be pointless, even harmful. So, rock is rock, and telly, I assume, is what we need to make. Telly and swap. What? So I suppose we'll test exactly what they wanted to see happen. Since we don't have wars anymore, we can sort of just very eagerly get rid of these wars and stops. So we go on this, and rock is telly and swap. I see. It seems like to me we should make rock is key instead. Oh, we only have one key though. Oh no, then we can vertically make, hold on. Rock is key and swap. So rock is now swap, not key. And then we make, we need to, okay, we need to make one of the keys us. And we'll send it across, no, okay, but hold on, the rocks become keys, that's fine. Oh no, rock is rock, never mind. I wonder if you tally an object at swap. So it seems like we should be making something else teleport. Test that first and it felt logical. But this stuff will showcase the addition of extra obstacles out of fear of a solution seeming too obvious. Generally that turned out to be pointless, even harmful. I'm a little bit confused about the starting part, why we even need shut and open. Okay, so we have key, ward, baba, and technically kind of rock. But we can't just make rock is telly. We can't turn the rock into anything else. So it seems like to me we do have to make rock telly. Either that or we had to make another key. There's not many things we can make into a key though. We have a lot of walls, so it'd actually be quite useful if we still had a wall. Hold on. Reset. Is there a way we can preserve some of a wall? There's no way we can make key is open at the same time as key is us, can we? Key is open. Oh no, maybe we can. Hold on. Yeah, because we only need to use open once, so it's fine, I think, to push it against a wall. And then we push shut against a wall. And this is a little bit more economical. And then we have keys, keys open. Okay. This open can also be against a wall, doesn't really matter. This is a bit more of an economical way, and we can actually preserve some of the walls to keep around for our teleportation. I was saying, I thought it was a bit of a strange start to this thing. So now we just make wall is you, I suppose. Wall is you and telly. And wall, oh god, stop. Wall is... Ah. Oh no, lava's defeat. We can't do it quite like that. Okay. We can make... Well, we have walls to play around with, which at very least seems more useful to a certain degree. We can make a wall telly, and we can teleport. What? No, hold on. We make wall us again. Not yet though. But I think what we do is we probably make rock telly now, and then by walking onto the rock and swapping with us, it should swap it onto another wall? Maybe? Actually, let's preserve this and. We probably don't need all these walls. Oh, we definitely don't need key anymore, so we can get rid of key. We can get rid of open as well, if we particularly wanted to. I don't know if we'll need to, so we'll sort of just do this for now. Okay, we do actually need to get rid of open, because we don't need open and shut anymore. I don't think. I think it was just sort of a red herring. So, again, that happens. But if we make wall and Baba as you, if we do this, we can get win. And then we can make wall is win. A little bit of a strange one, I would certainly say. So swap and tally probably is a little bit of a confusing mechanic together. I'm not really sure how I feel about that, but there you go. we swap the teleporter onto ourselves, and thus can now use it again. Oh, okay. We got house A. Hold on. Wait, no. But this isn't. That's not what I meant to click. These are the perfect crime A. Got this. Ah. I thought this is an extra level. I don't know why this one's by itself. Okay, maybe we should do this one. Level A. Hello. The idea of a set of puzzles being iterations of the same idea, but with small adjustments to increase the difficulty, is very intriguing to me. I like it too. So keys open, door is stop and shut, flag is win, Baba is you. I mean, alright. Ah. So we have to make key is you as well. So if anything, I think we do a very sort of similar thing to what we got going on before. We can push this upwards. We can make key is open and key is you simultaneously. As long as we're just a little bit careful about how things walk around. There you go. And I assume by doing this it opens up other houses? Oh my word, quite a lot of houses here. I'm not sure if we want... Let's see how many of these we can do, I suppose, in this one episode. Okay, so we're missing one more is... I've seen some puzzle games do a great job at making a puzzle design progression reflect what people's mind go for at first and so on. I think that's often the key part of the puzzle game, the sort of bait and switch sort of aspect of it. Doors stop and shut. Baba is you, keys open. My initial instinct, again, is of course to get this stuff out of here. Of course, we have one fewer is, so we can't actually as easily do the things we wanted to do before. So what can we do? It's a good question. We have very few is's to work with. We can make key is us and key is open. Ah, we should probably turn Baba into a key. I see. I think. Yes, we do key is you, and then we do Baba as key. And then we make key is you and key is open. I think that will be fine. Baba is key. Is it okay that we're overlaid on top of each other like this? I think so. It's a bit of a long way to do this, but I suppose it is a way. Because of course open only gets rid of one of them. So what we're going to remove this time, house C. Key is open, key has box. The early stages of Baba is you. development, I wanted to try a similar design. However, my approach was flawed for a couple of reasons. I like how we're slowly getting the dev sort of behind the scenes in each of these. Okay, so key is open, key has box. We probably want to have box has key. And then key has key. So box is open, box has key. And then keys... Oh, actually, we don't even need to do that in the slightest. I assume the next one is we'll probably get rid of it is, and then we'll have to make the key as key. So, instead of that being open... Oh, we have like no space around here. Box is open. Ah. It's not easy to move it, huh? we had to make box us and open. Is that even possible? Boxes. Oh, we can just make boxes key. Where we don't have to break it, of course. Hold on, there's a lot of moving parts in this one. Okay, box is key, and then it's the same sort of thing. Key has key, and key is open, and key is you. Okay. Wait. No, we don't have enough. Key has key, key is you. Or maybe key has box is you, and then key is open. Okay. No. Wait, what? The thing we move has to be us. The thing that... Okay, the thing which opens has to be us, because we need to move it. So okay, key does not have box. Key is instead open. No, wait, yes, key has box. Is what we want, in fact. Yes, key is you, key is open. It has to be key which is open, because that's the only one we had two of. But it also has to be key has box. Yes. Yes, that sounds right. We don't have a lot of space to move around with, which is very annoying. No, don't do that. No, it's trap box. What a nuisance this is. Okay, nothing get trapped, alright? Okay, so key is open. Key is open. Box. Key has box. Key is you. Okay, so move us out of the way. Key has box. Key is you. We might be able to get all these houses done, depending. Actually, key is us, so we can technically sort of just get it out like this. Not key is box. Move everything over so slightly, just so we can get this box out. There's not enough space. You key is you, key has box. Okay, so close, so close. Key is you, key is open, key is box. Perfect. And then we make a nice little box is key again. Because we can move it around like this. And now we just need keys open, keys you. Okay, okay. Yeah, right? Yeah, okay. That seems right. Keys you, keys open. Why did I put this has it? Get out of the way, has. We don't need box anymore. Either. Okay, key is you, key is open. There we go. Okay, do we have enough time to... 2 more levels we don't. I think we'll save them for next time. But honestly, I think we've done pretty well, I suppose. It's been a while since I played Bad Boys U, and we warmed up again, I think. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Bad Boys U, Bad Boy Make Level. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, description, shares greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.